So CBD gummies for pain relief, huh? Sounds like a pretty chill way to deal with aches and pains. What's your take on this whole thing?
My initial thought is finally a way to get my daily dose of deliciousness and pain relief. But seriously, the idea of using gummies for pain management is intriguing. It seems way more appealing than swallowing pills.
Exactly. No more bitter pills. But does it actually work? Is it just a trendy health fad, or is there real science behind it?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The article talks about the endocannabinoid system, which sounds super complicated, but apparently CBD interacts with it to potentially reduce pain and inflammation.
Endocannabinoid system sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, but if it helps with pain, sign me up. Let's dive into the details. The article mentions CBD's interaction with the endocannabinoid system. It's like CBD is a secret agent sneaking into the body and calming things down. Exactly. It's all about how CBD binds to receptors and potentially reduces inflammation. It's not a magic bullet, but it sounds like it could be a helpful addition to a pain management plan, right?
So it's not a replacement for traditional medicine, but more of a complementary therapy?
Precisely. It's about finding what works best for you, and CBD could be a part of that puzzle.
Makes sense. Let's talk about the science a bit more. The article delves into the science, mentioning cannabinoid receptors and pain perception. It's all very fascinating, but also a bit over my head.
Yeah, the science is complex, but the basic idea is that CBD can influence how the body perceives pain. It's not just about masking the pain, it's about potentially changing the body's response to it.
So it's not just a placebo effect?
Not necessarily. The article cites research suggesting real effects, but more research is always needed, you know?
Good point. Let's move on to how these gummies actually work in the body. So you eat a gummy, and then what happens? Does it magically teleport to your pain receptors?
Not quite teleportation, but it's pretty cool. The CBD is absorbed through the gastrointestinal tract and then interacts with the endocannabinoid system.
And what about the entourage effect? Sounds like a fancy party.
It is. It's the idea that all the different compounds in the full spectrum gummies work together to enhance the effects of the CBD.
So it's like a team effort, more effective than just CBD alone?
Exactly. The article suggests that the terpenes in the gummies might add to the pain relieving and anti inflammatory effects.
The article mentions different types of pain, chronic, acute, inflammatory. Does it work for all of them?
The article suggests it might help with all three, but the effectiveness could vary depending on the individual and the severity of the pain.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution?
Definitely not. It's important to remember that CBD is not a cure all.
Makes sense. Let's talk about the benefits of using CBD gummies specifically. The article highlights the convenience and discreet nature of gummies. No more hiding your medicine in a pill bottle.
Exactly. Plus, they offer long lasting effects and precise dosage control. You know exactly how much CBD you're getting in each gummy.
And what about the potential mood-boosting effects?
The article mentions that CBD might help with pain related anxiety and stress. It's not a replacement for therapy, but it could be a helpful addition.
It's like a multi-tool for pain management?
You could say that. It addresses the pain itself, but also some of the emotional and mental aspects that often accompany chronic pain.
The article mentions research on CBD and chronic pain and CBD and inflammation. What did the research show?
The research is still ongoing, but there's promising evidence suggesting that CBD can help with both chronic pain and inflammation.
But it's not conclusive yet, right?
Correct. More research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects and optimal dosages.
And what about expert opinions?
Experts recommend starting with the low dose and gradually increasing it, and always consulting with a healthcare professional before using CBD, especially if you're taking other medications.
Good advice. Let's talk about choosing the right dosage. The article suggests starting with a low dose and adjusting as needed. Is there a magic number?
No magic number, unfortunately. It's all about finding what works for you. The article provides some guidelines based on pain levels, but it's a very personal thing.
So it's a bit of trial and error?
Yes, and it's important to listen to your body and adjust the dosage accordingly. Keep a journal to track your progress. That's a good idea.
Smart. And what about Kentucky Cannabis Company's gummies specifically? The article praises Kentucky Cannabis Company for their high-quality, organically grown hemp and third-party testing. What does that mean for the consumer?
It means you're getting a product that's been rigorously tested for purity and potency. You know exactly what you're putting into your body.
So it's not just some random gummy from a questionable source?
Absolutely not. The article emphasizes their commitment to quality and transparency.
That's reassuring. Let's wrap things up. The article addresses some common questions, like how long it takes for the gummies to work and whether you can take them with other pain medications. What's the takeaway?
The article emphasizes that onset time varies, and it's crucial to consult a doctor before combining CBD with other medications. It's not a substitute for professional medical advice. Definitely.
That was a great discussion. It seems like CBD gummies for pain relief could be a valuable tool for some people, but it's important to approach it with caution and do your research. Thanks for sharing your insights.